Welcome for All for Geek, episode 4. Today's show, we talk about the top sites of 2012. Yes, our favorite sites that we visit in 2012. Today on the show, I have Steve joining us, which I just blocked.
What the hell?
No, I didn't block it. I just
Is this
pressed
not
the
free?
wrong button. No, you have to pay to join. Hello, Steve. How are you doing today?
Good, Phil. Thanks for having me on the show, and hello, YouTube.
So you ready with your websites, your top sites that you visited in 2011?
I am.
I don't know if I said 2012 last time, but 2011.
I think you said 2011. I've compiled my list of my 5 favorite sites that I visited in 2011.
So how are we going to do this? We're going to do 5, 5, 4, 4, or just do each list?
I don't know. Let's do one each. How about that?
Okay, you go first. Number 5.
Number 5 off my list is codecademy.com. That's codecademy.com. It's a website that I sent to you, Phil, last week, I guess. Teaches you how to code in JavaScript, and I'm pretty excited about that site. There's going to be a whole lot of new web developers joining the field thanks to that site. So that's my number 5.
I plan to try it out and see how I do. You want me to start trying my hand at coding?
Yeah.
And I've done some HTML in the past, not crazy amounts or anything, just some minor website stuff. But I'm going to take a look at it when I have a chance, and I'm going to see if it's the right thing for me, if I enjoy it. But it'll be something to review later on.
Cool. So what's your number 5?
My number 5 would have to be Netflix. I'm very and I'm sure is Netflix on your list somewhere?
No.
See, I put Netflix on the list because it has gotten better than it used to be. Like, I tried it when it first came to Canada, and it was pretty lacking of content. The library was just so sparse. But now there's so much stuff. There's a lot more TV stuff, which hits me because I don't care about the movie stuff. And I'm quite happy with it. I've been able to watch a few things with the wife, and I've even been able to watch some old Saturday morning cartoons that have come up on there. Like now, Power Rangers season 1 is there.
Oh no!
The Amazing Spider-Man that was on Fox, X-Men. It's all fun. So good on them, and they just brought out a iPad app for it, a redone iPad app, should I say, an update, and it's looking beautiful.
Yeah, they're constantly updating their library, taking things off and putting things on as their deals expire, and they sign new deals. And I think if their ideal customer is somebody who pays once and never watches anything, I'm their worst customer, because it's streaming constantly from as soon as the kids wake up. They're streaming cartoons, and when they go to school, it's on all day. So they probably hate me as a customer, but I love it. I've
noticed that you've been watching a lot of Sliders.
Yeah, I watched the entire season of Sliders. Yeah, getting caught up on those old shows that I never really saw the end of, because I back in the day when they were on broadcast TV, and if you weren't there in time and you didn't set your VCR, forget it, you missed it.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're out of that era, because I would not be able to do it anymore.
No.
All right, Steve, what is your number 4?
Number 4 would be Khan Academy. It's a online site created by it's like a non-for-profit educational site where you can learn anything you want. There's a whole bunch of math courses, physics, chemistry, biology, from high school up to university level. Created by Salman Khan, MIT graduate. Check it out. If you're interested in e-learning at all, you want to brush up on your physics, your chemistry, khanacademy.org. It's all free, just like this podcast. Yeah.
Do they have juggling?
No, I don't think so. But be sure to visit and check and do a search for juggling.
I will. I'm going to see if I can learn to juggle, maybe like flaming bars of soap.
Huh?
because I've always specifically wanted to juggle flaming bars of soap. I thought it would be cool.
Good luck. Good luck.
I can only do half bars of soap right now.
Oh.
When it comes to flaming, not so much.
Oh, all right.
All right. Well, my number 4 is kijiji.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm enjoying the kijiji.
Yeah.
It's a great place to sell your merchandise or whatever, sell whatever you have laying around. What do they say? One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to sell my iPhone, I can sell it real quick.
Good.
And if, like, I sold my coffee table, I loved that coffee table, but the wife made me sell it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found stuff on Kijiji, and we might find Cirque du Soleil tickets, so you never know.
Wow.
But have you been on Kijiji?
I hear about it all the time. I never visit. I'm just not really a fan of the used, buying used. I've had a lot of bad experiences. I just try to avoid it.
Like used games?
No, well, I'd never have time to buy games, but any kind of furniture or appliances, I avoid buying used. So
I got my dishwasher from you've heard of Easy Home, right?
No.
It's like it's one of those lease to buy, lease to rent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you pay out an enormous amount of money over time, and you own it eventually.
Yeah.
So that you can just not have to pay the huge main cost right away.
Yeah.
So sometimes they put stuff on Kijiji that they can't sell anymore. And sometimes they're damaged, or sometimes they're scratched, and they just can't sell them or lease them anymore because it wouldn't make sense. So they put a crazy low price on them and sell them on Kijiji, and I've gotten my dishwasher from there, and you can get like couches, you can get just about anything. It's great.
Cool.
So yeah, and I almost had to block you. It's awesome. I'm getting used to this new hangout.
Yeah.
All right, what is your number 3?
Number 3 would be ai-class.com. It was a website, sort of an e-learning experiment by Stanford University. Sebastian Thrun and Peter Norvig put on an online course to teach computer science students some AI. They gave a little introduction to a whole bunch of different topics in the field of AI, and it was pretty fun. It was a fun course, not too much work. I mean, it took about like one day out of my week every week for the whole semester. But definitely, if they run courses in the future, check it out if you're into computer science, because it's like a free course. So
I noticed your list has more of an educational feel to it. My list has more of a social media type feel to it.
Okay. Can we do Google videos in this thing?
Like YouTube,
or YouTube videos?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Does that work? Because we couldn't with the old Hangout.
The old one, yeah. The old one you could.
Oh.
I don't know. There's a group chat. I don't see it.
I don't see it anymore either. That's too bad, because there was a really cool video from that course, one of the last lessons. They showed what was possible with a self-driving car, and they showed this car that went into reverse full speed and then did like a full 180 backed into a parking spot. It was pretty cool to see, because you know how the new Ford Focus, they do that auto park thing. This was like auto park on steroids. It was amazing to see. So. But you'll just have to take my word for it, because there's no YouTube feature.
I'll have to. Well,
So how about
my number 3 is Google Calendar.
Google Calendar? All right.
It's very helpful in my life. It keeps me scheduled, and I can keep on looking at it if I need to schedule something else. Because if without it, I would double book myself for lots of things.
Yeah, I would
screw myself over.
I like the reminders in Google Calendar. That's what I use for my reminder service. If I need to remember something, it goes right there to Google Calendar.
Yeah, it's I'm very like. Do you use it often?
maybe once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, kind of thing. Not
So
too
you
often.
don't use it as your main calendar,
Well,
or do you use it your brain only?
it is my main calendar, but I really only use it to remind me of stuff that's going to happen in the future. Like 2 weeks from now, I'm going to forget by then, so I put it on the calendar. But otherwise, I just try to remember. So.
What is your number 2, Steve?
Number 2 would be talkchess.com. It is it's a website that I kind of stumbled onto this summer because I needed help working on my chess engine, and there are like famous chess developers on there, celebrities of the computer chess world who hang out there, like Robert Hyatt, the guy he's a world champion computer chess author, Stephen Edwards, H.G. Mueller, all these legendary computer chess guys hang out there and just chat. So I was really surprised to see them just openly discussing various computer chess topics. So if you're into computer chess, and I know lots of people are, check out talkchess.com.
Yeah, well, for those who don't know, if you go to Xbox, if you have a 360, tell them how they can get your game.
Search for tell them how. I don't know how to do it since that new dashboard update.
Oh, you could probably search via the new Bing search.
Yeah, if you have Kinect, you say Xbox Bing pwned, and I'm pretty sure it shows up.
How would yours show up with the voice recognition?
I don't know. I'll test it though. I'm curious now.
All right, so that was number
2.
Number 2. My number 2 has got to be something new for me. Steam.
Oh.
Yeah, because I like to think that I have now fully converted to PC gaming, which is crazy for me because I used to hate the idea of it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much because, and this is usually the case for most people, is because most people don't have the hardware for it. They don't want to keep up to date with it. They don't want to buy a new game and have it say, oh, you don't have the hardware available, and then you have to go upgrade and buy something else to play this game.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but I found that when I upgraded, I spent a good amount for the upgrade, but it's something that has paid for itself over time in my mind, because I have not had to upgrade or anything since I got it. It plays all the current games still, and I've been happy. Like Skyrim, like it's the best played on that. And how many games do I have for Steam? Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, they have it's a nice site. They've got really good deals that show up there, like sales
all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, and I think there was a model that what's his name that runs Steam, Gabe
Newell.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He had this model for sales where if you bring your game sale to like 75% off, it's going to pay for itself due to all the Steam members out there seeing your promotion. Yeah. And it ends up being like an astronomical amount of sales for your game, even if you're just an indie developer.
Yeah, I've heard that over the past 6 years, the Steam just keeps doubling its earnings year after year. That's incredible for Steam.
Oh, and just to let you know, Steve, I got Trials 2.
Yeah.
You know, like we got Trials HD on the 360, right? So I got Trials 2 because I don't have the 360 anymore, and I had a need to play Trials. And it's just like the Trials HD. It's awesome.
For the PC?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And you can use your Xbox controller if you have the wireless adapter for it and everything.
Cool.
So I love it. And a lot of people tell me for PC gaming, oh, I can't do it because I prefer controller gaming. I am a sole controller gamer. I don't use the keyboard. I hate using the keyboard for gaming. And I'm quite happy with my wireless 360 controller used with the wireless adapter on my PC, and then I can play just about any game.
Cool.
Yeah, and Steam's just awesome because of the sales, because all my library is there, and it has friends, it has achievements. It's great.
It's in the cloud.
It is, and yeah, I can put it on any computer.
Yeah,
it's great. So we're down to our number 1.
Okay, my number 1 site, I'm just going to keep it short and simple. Corkboard it.
Corkboard, yeah,
Yeah.
you are very high on Corkboard. Tell me what Corkboard is.
Well, I'm biased because it's kind of my personal site. Me and a friend of mine, Marcelo, work on this Corkboard site. It's like it's just a bookmark site. Everybody's got one of these. It's
kind of like Delicious.
It's sort of like Delicious. It's I think you use the terminology social note taking, and that's really kind of how we've engineered it, is to be a social note site. You can create your Corkboard, invite friends, they can post on it, you can post on it, you can share it. There's RSS feeds. It's just a bookmark site. It's just a little side project of mine. So that's my number one.
And how does someone go to it?
Corkboard.it.
There you go, people. Go check it out. And what's your? Do you share usernames on it? I haven't been there for a while, so I gotta.
My username on it is Steve.
There you go.
Yeah.
My number one for top sites of 2011 is Reddit. And we've had this discussion. We've had a big discussion about Reddit and how you're not a big fan of Reddit because of what the community did against Dig and your services, right? Did you want to do a short version discussion of that?
I like Dig better. That's all I'm going to say on that.
But tell why do you like Dig better? To say your reason why you do not go to Reddit and why you like Dig better, because Dig is pretty much dead.
I disagree, Phil, but because I think Reddit is kind of it's too mainstream for me, I guess. There's too many people on it. It's too crowded.
But that's what makes those sites good. Like, it makes them better when there's more people because it's a whole voting aspect.
Well, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Reddit, and I don't think I ever will be. I don't care how many really cool geeks get on Reddit and start promoting it.
You're
I'm never
going
going
to
to
see Leo Laporte on there. You're going to see Alex Albrecht on there. Steve Wozniak. You're going to see...
Doesn't matter to me.
What's his name? The grouchy one that you like so much.
If John Dvorak goes on Reddit, then I'll change my tune. That's the only way.
The day that John Dvorak does an AMA,
yeah, then I'll switch. I'll switch. Well,
ask me anything, then you'll switch. You'll probably ask him questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
I still don't know why you won't get him to. What was it? Take a picture with your block.
Yeah, well, I wanted.
People don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, no, I wanted. I have a brick in the brick Twit house, Leo Laporte's studio, and I'm a huge fan of John Dvorak. I wanted him to have a. I wanted to take a picture of John Dvorak next to the brick, but I'm too shy to ask him. So
just ask. That's all you have to do.
What if you
reject? Is good like that. If you tell Leo that you're a big fan and that you paid for that block, by the way. How much did you pay for that block?
It was a donation to support his new studio. So
yes, how much?
It was a $500 donation.
For $500 for a brick in his studio, I get the point. I get the point because you want to help them raise the funds for it because it's something you love. It's like if I enjoyed that, and I was looking into it too, but it was like too pricey for me. But if Totally Rad Show did the same thing for like $100, I would consider it. You know what I mean? Like I get that, but for $500, how difficult is it to ask Leo Laporte or whoever to just a favor like that? $500, I'm sure he'd be like, oh sure, like if you paid $500, of course I'll do that for you. Well,
I did ask Leo Laporte. I sent him an email and I said, I'm a huge fan of John Dvorak, and can you take a picture with it? And he said, yeah, next time he's in his studio I will, but I never heard back.
So ask him again.
I don't want to bug him, he's busy. Check this out though. Can you see this? Hey, that's an autographed picture of Leo Laporte there. I got that for Christmas.
That's cool, yeah.
But yeah, that's the only way. Get John Dvorak on Reddit and I'll be there.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll do it personally. Right. Just to piss you off. All right, so that's it. That's our top sites of 2011. What do you think your top site will be for 2012?
Not Reddit. That's all I have to say.
Unless Dvorak goes on it and loves it.
That's about it.
AMA, Cranky Geek.
Hey, I'd visit. That's the only way I'm going to visit.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Dvorak goes.
I think the top site of 2012 will be, well, I don't know what it will be for me, but I don't know if it'll be Reddit or if something else will come up. I don't know. I have no clue. We'll see. We'll see next year when we're doing some other show.
All right.
The giant octopus. That's what we'll call it.
Right.
Anyway, that's the end of the episode 4 of All for Geek. Go to allforgeek.com and like the page.
Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.